All right, Ben Parker of CardinalSportsReports.com here with Stanford cornerbacks coach Paul Williams. So first of all, just talk about how do you feel your unit is looking at this point of the season?
Inconsistent. We're not consistently where we need to be. You know, it's one of those things. I mean, we're just trying to get better every day. But just at times we're playing well, and then at times we're not as locked in as we need to be. You know, so it's something we're working on, just trying to get them better. So.
Yeah. Also just talk about you guys as a defense have sometimes given up some deep plays. Yep. What needs to change in that area?
Yeah, it's just doing your job. You know, a lot of this, a lot of the deep balls we've given up has been like our mistakes. You know, really been way more like in Clemson, we gave up 2 of them that were like for whatever reason, like not the proper read, like Aaron fell down on one. So stuff like that, man, you got eliminated, you know. And again, when you can eliminate the explosives, you're going to be better, you know, in the pass part of the defense. So it's just something we got to be more consistent with and get better.
Yeah, and then what are kind of your thoughts on Notre Dame's receiving core and what's kind of the main challenges of that unit poses for you?
Oh, man, they got some good players, you know. Number 5's a good player. I think it's Bo Collins. Number 2's a good receiver. Number 1's a good receiver. You know, so they got some solid receivers, you know. So, every week, you know, we're playing against good wideouts, so it's always a challenge, you know. But, I think we can compete with them, and we're looking forward to it, you know. So.
Yeah, too. Also, just talk about, as far as like game planning is concerned, just kind of talk a little about what role do the position coaches have in the game planning. Obviously, April's the DC, but just what's that kind of process like?
Yeah, we all got our parts, you know. Like I'll do like the first and second down, pass schemes. I'll help Bobby with that. Where BG helps him with the third down in 2 minutes. So we all got our pieces, you know, that we study. We go do our research. You know, we try to learn, like we go back and watch a lot of tape on those certain parts of their offenses, you know, and we do our studies and we do some research on it with our GAs, and then we all come together and have a game plan on it. So
also just talk about your 2 starters, Zarin and Colin. Just how do you feel those 2 guys have done, and just kind of the growth you're seeing with those guys? Yeah.
I think Colin's been solid, man. I think he's had a good year so far. Again, but we asked him to do a lot of things. You know, he plays corner, he plays nickel. You know, so he's doing a lot for us. You know, and I think he's been solid. Again, we're always trying. Every day we're trying to get better and fix our weaknesses. You know, that's always huge. You know, and then Zoran, he's been inconsistent. You know, I need him to be more consistent. You know, just from a coverage standpoint, part of it. You know, we got to get better. So.
As far as that inconsistency, is it a function of not doing what he's supposed to do? Is it what specifically is it?
It could be numerous things, you know. Like sometimes it's a guy freelancing, you know. Sometimes just the communication part of it, you know. Sometimes it's techniques, you know, techniques that we're working, right, and we're not mastering those techniques. So it comes from numerous things, but you just try to be consistent. Right, hey, if I'm in a 3D, right, being deepest the deepest. If I'm playing man, right, covering my man, not guessing, you know, not jumping double moves, just little things like that. You know, try to get them to be consistent in their techniques and stuff.
Yeah, and then you know, as far as like kind of the younger guys, how do you feel the younger guys are kind of up in the freshmen, sophomores?
They're coming along. They're not there yet, though. You know, like again, like. We need them. We need Aaron and Cam and Brandon and OP. Like we need them to come along like a little quicker, you know. But again, it's something that you practice, right? You got to keep pushing the guys and challenging them, you know. Because again, you don't know when somebody's going to go down and you're going to need those guys, you know. So I mean that's the biggest part of it. When it's your time to step up, or you're going to be ready. And with the young guys, again, you try to get them as much practice reps and put them in challenging positions and practice as much as possible.
Final question for you, just on the cornerback position, what do you feel is the most difficult, challenging part in coaching the young guys at that position?
Well,
there's a lot, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's a loaded question, you know, because it's really like, is a guy instinctive? You know, does he really, like when he comes in, how much does he really know football-wise? So that's part of it. And then it's the techniques, because whatever techniques you use, unless they're from a really good program, you know, like what is their man technique, what is their cover 2 technique, what is their cover 3 technique, teaching guys those techniques. That's where a lot of young guys struggle, you know.
Perfect. Well, thanks so much, Paul. That was a great interview and very informative. And best of luck this weekend against the Irish. Safe travels.
Appreciate it, man. Take care.